Welcome! In this video, we'll walk through how to fully white label your Thinkrr Voice AI platform. This powerful feature allows agencies to completely brand Thinkrr as their own, customizing everything from logos and colors to domain and email identity, so your clients experience a fully branded platform under your name. The white labeling feature is available as an add-on when purchasing your subscription. This allows your business to completely customize the Thinkrr platform with your brand, including logos, product names, color themes, your own domain, and even custom sender email addresses. Once setup is complete, your clients will see your business name, product identity, and custom URLs, but only if all three sections of the white labeling process have been fully configured. If any part is left incomplete, the changes won't take effect. Make sure branding, domain, and email settings are all successfully submitted and verified to activate your white labeled experience. To begin, log into your Thinkrr account and click White Label from the sidebar menu. Make sure to have purchased the add-on, otherwise this option will not be available on your menu. There you'll find three configuration tabs: branding, domain, and email. As a side note, enabling white label inside your Thinkrr account will prevent users from using the Google Calendar integration. You will have to use a calendar integration via your preferred CRM instead, so just keep that in mind in case you have it enabled. Let's start with the branding tab. First, upload your custom logos. You'll need a logo for dark backgrounds, a logo for light backgrounds such as emails, and a fave icon, which is the small icon that appears in browser tabs. For best results, use transparent PNGs. Logos should be sized at 120 by 42 pixels, and your fave icon should be 60 by 60 pixels. If your logo is much wider than it is tall, it may appear smaller on the platform. Next, choose your primary brand color. Let's look at this example of a login screen. This hex code will set the theme for your platform's login screen and other UI areas, giving your brand a cohesive look. Now define your company name and product name. Your company name will replace all mentions of Thinkrr.ai, while the product name will replace the Thinkrr branding. These names will show in the platform interface, emails, and notifications. Below that, you must provide your own privacy policy and terms and conditions URLs. These links are required to activate white labeling, and they will be displayed on the login page and other areas. You cannot use Thinkrr's legal links. These must come from your business. You can temporarily use the templates included in the Thinkrr v4 snapshot. Just open the snapshot, go to Sites, then Funnels, locate the privacy policy and terms pages in the insurance funnel, for example, and copy those URLs into the white label setup until you publish your own branded versions. Once your branding is set, move to the Domain tab. Here you can set a custom domain to replace the default ava.thinkrr.ai. Make sure to enter a full lowercase URL that includes a valid subdomain, like app.yourcompany.com and not www.yourcompany. Using a root domain or skipping the subdomain can cause issues and even overwrite your main site if misconfigured. Once you've entered the correct format, click Submit Domain. You'll see a live status indicator showing progress. To reset your domain after submitting or changing an existing one, click Reset Domain underneath the field. Be sure to read the warning. Changing the domain will reset the entire configuration process and previously submitted settings will be wiped. Also remember, your white labeling won't appear on the same URL for your Thinkrr account. You'll need to visit your custom URL directly to see your branded platform in action. To confirm your custom domain, Thinkrr will generate two sets of CNAME records. One set for step 2 and one set for step 3. The first set activates SSL and secures your custom URL, and the second set routes traffic to your subdomain. To add these correctly, log into your DNS provider, such as GoDaddy, Cloudflare, or Namecheap, and copy-paste each record into their designated fields. Only use the subdomain portion in the host field, not the full domain, and remove any trailing periods in the value field. For example, removing the .thinkrr.life, which is the root domain, and leaving only the subdomain in the field as shown on screen. Similarly, for the value field, copy-paste it from Thinkrr to its designated value field, and this time remove the period at the end. So in the example shown, it goes from validations.aws. to validations.aws, so you are removing that very last period. Hit save to apply the records you just entered, then go back to Thinkrr and hit refresh and verify. The verification may take a couple of minutes, so don't worry, and the next step for the second set of records will only show up after the first set is verified. In the meanwhile, there is also a website called whatsmydns.net that you can use and see if the upload was successful and which places it has already been verified at. Here you also need to copy-paste the CNAME record, but instead of removing the root domain, just remove the last period like we did for the CNAME value. Click search and see the results. Keep in mind verification happens at different times for different places, so you won't see all green check marks at once, but it will give you an idea that it worked as you see some check marks pop up for some regions. After successful verification, your platform will be live under your new domain. Keep in mind that DNS updates can take up to 48 hours to fully propagate. Now let's configure the email tab. Enter a custom sender email address, for example, support@yourcompany.com, and click Submit Email. Similarly to resetting your domain, you can reset your email address after submission. This is irreversible and will require restarting the configuration process. After submission, Thinkrr will generate 3 sets of CNAME records for email configuration. These handle domain authentication and email deliverability. Paste the CNAME records into your email service provider, like Google Workspace, GoDaddy, or SendGrid, and follow the same logic as described for the domain CNAME records. Meaning for the names themselves, you remove the root domain, and for the CNAME value, you just remove the last period, and if there isn't one, no need to do anything. Once those records are added, click Verify. When verified, all system emails like password resets or agent alerts will come from your own domain, not Thinkrr's. Once both your domain and sender email have been verified, Thinkrr will show a confirmation banner, and your app will be fully white labeled. That means your platform is now 100% branded under your business, from the interface to links and outbound emails. Important, to actually view your white labeled platform, make sure to visit your custom URL and not Thinkrr's. That's where your branding will appear. Many users expect changes to show on the default Thinkrr URL, but your branded experience lives at the domain you submitted. You are all done. If you have any questions or require further assistance, visit help.thinkrr.ai or email us at hello@thinkrr.ai. Thank you for watching.